Okay. I think we're all done. We're gonna get started. Hi, everybody. Just my camera.
Good morning. If you don't mind connecting me as a setting me up as an interpreter, please, as a Russian interpreter. I'm sorry, I'm a little late.
That's okay. Here you go.
Thank you.
We're all a little late sometimes. Mariana, you're skipping work for this?
Yes,
Smart.
just as you told me, right? So I have an
Oh
excuse.
no. Oh no. I have some responsibility in
Yeah,
this.
and at first I thought that hopefully they won't see this video, that I am somewhere else. But then I actually want them to see because that would mean they learn ACI, so that will be good for everyone. So maybe one day.
Okay, just don't get yourself fired, okay? All right. We are on class 9, I think. Yeah, which is awesome. All right. All right, since Marianne was playing hooky, she gets to read the first one.
Uh, Choni Lama Dragpa Shedrup mentions that four different things are given the name perfection of wisdom, although only one of them is the actual thing. List the four, explain each briefly, and indicate which one is the actual perfection.
Yeah. Does anybody know any one of them? Do you know any of them, Mariana?
No, I have no idea. I haven't taken this course yet, so
Oh, okay.
what?
It's okay. I understand. Anybody? No, crickets? Um, I don't know. The books are called The Perfection of Wisdom. That's one. Um, sometimes they call Lower Middle Way the Perfection of Wisdom. That's two. Um, Obviously the Paramita itself, the perfection itself, the sixth one, that's the perfection of wisdom. Mm, and in general, applying bodhicitta and emptiness and karma and emptiness together, I think that's the actual one. You might, maybe the direct perception of emptiness could be called the perfection of wisdom too. All right, let's see if word is right. Mariana, continue to read.
Natural perfection of wisdom. This is equivalent to natural nirvana, the natural mother, and ultimate reality or emptiness. It is so called because it has never, from time without beginning, ever had anything to do with the arising of those things that are involved with the mental afflictions.
Okay, emptiness is one. Read this, Mariana. Just use this down here since you don't know your Uchen yet.
Rangxin Sherqin.
Yeah, Rangshin Sherchen. Rangshin means nature or natural, or Sherchen is short for Sherabki Parotu Chinpa, the perfection of wisdom. Okay, number two. Oh, I got this one, Mariana.
Textual perfection of wisdom. This is defined as the body of literature of the greater way, which takes as its principal subject matter an unerring presentation of the path of the greater way, along with the result of this path.
Exactly. Read here.
Shun Sher Chin.
Yeah, and this is low tone shung. Shung means a text or a main text of a tradition. And what does Sherchin mean, Mariana?
The perfection,
Of wisdom.
wisdom. Yeah.
Sherab, say Sherab
Sherab,
ki
ki,
parul
parol,
tu
tu,
chimpa.
chimpa.
Yeah, it's a contraction. All right. Next, read this.
Path perfection of wisdom. This is defined as the wisdom of a bodhisattva, which is imbued with both an extraordinary form of the method and an extraordinary form of wisdom.
Yeah, pretty much said that one. Read here.
Lam Shirchen.
Guess what lam means?
Path.
Yes, it's right here.
Eh.
Like lam rim, steps on the path. All right. And the last one here.
Resulting perfection of wisdom. This is the actual perfection of wisdom and is defined as that ultimate form of wisdom which is distinguished by the three characteristics. And those three characteristics are
Are so it's Drebu Shirchen. Drebu means effect or result or the fruits. Okay. The three characteristics.
first, uh,
Go ahead.
a characteristic of the basis that is only possessed in the minds of Buddha Aryas.
Yeah. Tengi Kepar. The Kepar means characteristic. Ten means basis. hmm All right. This
A
one?
characteristic of essence. It consists of non-dual wisdom.
Yeah. Ngoi Kepar. Uh, the characteristic of the essence. Ngo. And last one?
A characteristic of being void of the object we deny. That is, it is empty of any true existence and is like an illusion.
Yeah. Gakja. The object we deny. Tangdrel connected to it. Tangdrelwa. Kepar. It is a characteristic of that. Yeah. I forgot those three. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. It's in the mind of a Buddha. Yeah. So that's the perfection. What you've perfected. It has no essence. It's in the mind of its basis. This ten means the body or the place it is, meaning it's in the mind of a Buddha. It's in the body mind of a Buddha. Yeah, it possesses no understanding, which is not that perfection in essence. And um, yeah, it has no kunzob dempa in it, no object we deny. So it's empty, empty, empty. Perfect. Okay. Thank you, Marianne.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Anastasia, would you like to read?
Yes, middle way philosophy runs a middle path so to different extremes. Explain the literal meaning of the word extreme here.
Ooh. If you understand this one, you have a very strong intellectual understanding of emptiness. Okay? People who can't answer this question like well, uh, uh you have to work on your intellectual understanding of emptiness. Okay, and if you have to work on that, it's hard to you can't have a direct perception really. You have to because that's Jorlam, that's the second path. Okay. What are the two extremes and what does extreme mean? Anybody?
I am guessing that the first extreme is thinking that nothing exists, and second will be that what?
Yeah. That
Uh wait. Ah! Oh no.
here we go. Listen, listen. Thinking that nothing exists because things are empty.
Yes.
And the other one is thinking that things
The,
exist
mhm,
self-existently because they
yeah.
exist at all.
Hmm.
Those are the two
So
extremes.
so extreme would be uh just a false understanding of emptiness.
A misunderstanding of reality such that you go to one direction too far or the other. Someone explains emptiness to you and you're like, "Oh, things are empty." That's fine. That means nothing exists. It's like going
Hmm.
off the cliff. And or in general, people think, oh, well, things exist. That means they exist on their own. What's what's the middle way view in one sentence? Anybody?
That things do exist, but not self-existent.
Mm, that's true. Put it in a positive.
Uh, wasn't that positive?
You said, but not self-existently.
Ah, okay. Uh,
Things exist because they're empty.
oh, right.
That's that's Marimika. Prasangikir Marimika. All right. Okay, I think we answered stuff. Anastasia?
Chetan Kappa, in this elimination of the true thought, quotes Master Kamalashila's Light of the Middle Way and describes the extreme as being like an abyss, uh,
Abyss.
abyss that one falls into from atop a cliff. Anyone who falls off the cliffs has wasted his life. Anyone who grasps to these extremes will continue to suffer in life,
Cyclic.
cyclic life.
Yeah. Anastasia, you want to read some Uchen?
Tena di ta ni tunwei ne yinte jikten na drak yan la ta tan te la hlun hlun hlunwa ta la tun shema tar kantu sunwe jinpapo punwar gyurwala ta hlun she pao.
Yeah. Good. Yeah. Tene, therefore, T on this subject of these extremes, tong wei ne, they are place you will fall off from. Yin te, meaning, jikten na, if in this world, as in this world, drak yang, the cliff of a ravine, yeah, la, it's just like a cliff on the side of a ravine or something. Tang tela, that which you can hlongwa, fall off of. Na ta, uh, it's that kind of edge. That's what we're saying. That's what Jason Kappa is saying. Ta, that's what he means. Kang du Kang to Sungwei, anyone who holds, believes in that. Yeah. Zimpapo, that person, that holder, Pongwar Gyur, Gyurwa, they will continue to take on the heaps, the suffering heaps, suffering body and mind. uh, tar, um, from that falling into extremes. Shipao, that's what I'm saying. Yay! Good job, Anastasia. All right, who wants to read? Mm, don't you how?
Yes. Uh,
Please read.
yes. There are two sets of extremes. Describe what it means to grasp to the extremes of existence and non-existence. Hmm.
Oh, oh, I just explained this. Does anyone remember what happened 10 minutes ago?
Uh, Nothing exists. Nothing exists naturally,
Yeah,
and it's not. It's not mean that nothing exists at all.
yeah, just because things exist doesn't mean they exist self-existently. Yeah.
Yeah.
And what's the other one? You kind
Uh,
of said.
the other ones, everything exists because it's empty.
That's the middle way. The other one is just because things are empty doesn't mean they don't exist.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. And that's amazing. I've only ever heard Geshe Michael say that. No one ever I've ever seen. And that's Taoism and Buddhism. They're all trying to say that, but no one says it so clearly. Okay? I've never seen it at least. You can, if you want to show me something else, you can, but I've never seen it in English. There might be something in Tibetan or Chinese or Sanskrit that I'm unaware of, but it is the clearest. That is the clearest. Okay? If you understand those three sentences, the extreme of existence is thinking just because things exist, they exist self-existently. The extreme of non-existence is thinking that just because things are empty, they don't exist at all. And the middle way view is understanding that things exist because they're empty. Or the
Mm.
opposite, which Mariana said, uh, um, understanding that things exist but not self-existently. But if you say because things are empty, it's stronger, okay? And if you
Yeah.
can understand that, you can see emptiness. Okay? You just have to meditate a lot and teach about 180 ACI classes in 7 months. All right, here we go. How? Please read.
Yes. Grasping to the extreme of existence, thinking to oneself that all objects exist independent of our projections. This is seeing something independent existence where there is actually nothing. And so the grasping to the extreme is a kind of overestimation. A typical result of this extreme might be to think that lying could ever get one a profit in the business deal.
Yeah, there's a Tibetan verb for the act of giving more existence to things than they actually have. Okay? And it's called, say this one. How?
Uh, draw, this one, draw,
John. John.
drawn. Oh, oh
John.
yeah,
John
drawn,
Doe. Yeah.
drawn,
Good.
yeah.
It literally means stick extra feathers on an arrow. Okay? Dro
Mm.
means like the plumage of a bird or something. It's a very rare word. Okay. Read this. This is the extreme itself.
Yeah, dơ bể, ha, chick, no, ha, chin bạc,
Yeah, it's in.
chin.
You can just read the bottom like everyone else does, okay?
Yeah.
Uh joking. Read this.
Grasping to the extreme of non-existence, thinking to oneself that if objects do not exist independent of our projections, then they cannot exist at all. This is seeing nothing, where there is actually something, nominal existence. And so the grasping to the extreme is a kind of underestimation. A typical result of this extreme may be to think that because things are like an illusion, one does not have to honor the vows of morality.
Yeah. And this is common too. And it mostly comes from bad explanations of emptiness. Or I guess explanations which you didn't have the karma to understand, right? Um, but a good explanation of emptiness should also include a clear and direct correlation between the things you do and the things you see. Don't just leave them at there's nothing. I mean, if you're already in a guardian, maybe. And maybe if you know you're gonna see him next week, and you just want him to like think for a week, like, what? All right, that's cool. But generally, especially for new people, you have to tell them both sides. All right? Nothing exists naturally, self-existently from their own side. Don't just say nothing exists. Unless you're trying to be skillful and have a specific point, and it does come up sometimes. All right. How?
Yeah. Maybe ta simpa
Tar.
turn
Yeah,
simpa
it should be Tarnzin. Geshe didn't put it. It should be
turn.
Tarnzin.
Yeah, turn.
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, and this is the opposite. Say this one. How, please?
Yeah. Cơ Kundep
Corndep.
Kundep.
Yeah, it's hard to say. Sometimes. Corndep, yeah, it means to underestimate or underrate, meaning things just because things are empty, they don't exist at all. Like you give them less um existence, okay, than they have. And it's only like, so just so you know, or maybe someone else knows, what's the percentage of people that have this problem, and what's the percentage of people that have this problem?
99.98, maybe the first one.
Nine, 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 nine. Okay. 7 nerds have this problem, okay? 8,999,993 people, or whatever it is, have this problem, okay? It's very rare. How often do you meet a nihilist? Okay? Only if you watch The Big Lebowski too many times. All right, for those who know Lebowski. Okay, question 4.
Thank you, Dr. Word.
Oh, thank you. How? Tatiana wants to read? I'm sure. Maybe.
Yes.
Willst
Sorry.
willst du
I'm
lesen?
Ich schlafe. I'm falling asleep, sorry.
Lava?
It's too late.
Sehr schlecht. How could you
Sorry.
schlafen in my exciting class?
Sorry.
It's okay.
Es
It's okay.
es
I'm
ist
joking.
sehr spät.
Read this,
In,
please.
in two of his most important lines, Jetson Kappa and the Higher Middle Way School, say that understanding of dependent origination prevents one from grasping to one of these extremes, and understanding of emptiness prevents one from grasping to the other. Quote the verse and explain what they mean.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. It's something like you'll never be taken off by extreme views and understand how Emptiness plays in karma. I used to have it memorized. How's it go? Yeah, in addition, the appearance prevents the existence extreme and the emptiness of that of non-existence. I was saying a different line, which is similar, but yeah. Um, yeah. So let's explain. In addition, the appearance present prevents the existence extreme, um, emptiness that of non-existence. Yeah, understanding just because things appear, um, doesn't mean they exist from their own side, and just because things are empty doesn't mean they don't exist at all. Good. Who wants to read the verse for good luck? Nobody wants good luck?
I want.
Oh,
Uh-oh. Roxana beat you. Okay, Roxana do the first two and Loan do the last two, okay? Go ahead, Roxana.
Shenyang nang we yota selwa tang tongpe mepta selshing tongpa ni.
Good. Translate. Shenyang.
Otherwise, or
In addition, yeah, here. Furthermore, Nangwei.
where does sun go? To
Yeah.
appear,
Yeah. The appearance, how things appear by their appearance. They selwa.
they clear away
Yeah, the Utah.
the extreme of existence.
Exactly. Tang.
And
Yeah. Tongpei.
emptiness,
Yeah, it sells.
it clears away
Yeah. The meta.
the extreme of non-existence.
Yeah, that's all Geshe wrote up here. But here we go. Xing.
And
Yeah, Tongpani.
emptiness.
Yeah. Uh, I think this is the line down here I was quoting. Gyuda is the Gyudang Drebu.
Wait, Profe, she has to read.
Oh, no, okay. Okay, that was yours. Oh, you're right. All right, go ahead, Lon. You read this, and then you have to translate too.
Yes. Yêu tháng chế bù giá quay chun sê na. Tha sinh ta quay chok bar min euro.
Nice, good. Yeah. Gyudang Drebu. What's that, Lon?
Call and result.
Yeah, perfect. Amazing. Um, there, charwa.
Tara.
Yeah,
Um,
char.
Is that like rain?
manifest. Manifest.
This one I believe is like appearance. I think Loan's right. How the appearance of them, how they appear. Um, yeah, the tsul.
Way.
Yeah, good. The way in which they appear. Shena.
Uh, if you understand.
Whoa, perfect. Amazing. Yeah. If you understand the manner in which uh cause and effect comes about, appears, uh then Mingyur.
Mean you not you become
Will not.
will
Will not.
not
Yeah,
will not
future. In the future you won't. Yeah, good. You will not uh chokbar.
Chok deceiver.
Yeah, you will not take either side. You will not be
uh,
taken in by or go to either side of tar zinta.
the view believe to a team.
Yeah, good. Yeah, you will not be taken in by either of the extremes. You will not believe in either side of those views. Either of those views. Wow. Amazing.
Yeah.
Good job. Uh, Roxana, just read this, please.
Understanding that no object has any true existence, aside from appearing this way, keeps one from the extreme of grasping to the extreme that things exist in an ultimate way. Yet the mere appearance cannot exist on its own, and so understanding emptiness prevents one from grasping to the extreme that things do not exist in a conventional way.
Yeah, exactly. Good. Amazing. Ooh, this is it right here. Creme de la creme. Um, hmm. Oh, we were like, I don't know if anybody was watching our Master Shanti Deva class the other day, Mixed Nuts. We were arguing about Marki Niku. Marki Ninku. It means like essence. But I joked around and said it was creme de la creme. And I heard this other tr good translator say it too. I was like, oh, they agree. Anyway, no one cares. Somebody read this one, number 5. Daria, would you like to read?
Good morning, Dr. Ward. State the fourfold destination made by sages.
Distinction. Distinct.
Distinction, yeah,
Mhm,
made by sages of the middle way.
mhm. Good. Does anybody know it? I mean, it's here. It's what we were saying, right? Oh yeah. This is amazing. I recommend memorizing it. All right. Let's just go over it. I'll read it and then we'll go over it and then we'll be done. Pabonka Rinpoche says, I believe in his Lamso Namsum commentary, which is ACI Course 1. The real sages of the Middle Way school make a fourfold distinction. They say that nothing exists naturally, but not that nothing exists at all. Everything exists merely by convention, but everything exists without existing naturally. It's basically what we were saying about the extremes, but it's even clearer. The point of error for the functionalists and those other schools is their failure to distinguish between these four. Two kinds of nothing exist and two kinds of everything exist. All right, two kinds of nothing exist. Um, Nothing exists naturally, right? From its own side, etc. Um, but not that nothing exists at all. Okay, that means things do exist. Two kinds of everything exist. Everything exists by convention. This convention means this is Ming Ming de taksam. Um, Only tam by day, the S in day, only by terms and names. That's what it means. And it means the images that come out of your mind and the sound of that, what that word is in your mind as well. That's all. All right. Mm, but everything exists without existing naturally. All right. So nothing exists naturally. That doesn't mean nothing doesn't exist at all. Everything exists by convention, um, but that doesn't mean it exists naturally. That's it. If you can wrap your head around that, you can see emptiness. And if you want to know how close you are to seeing emptiness, how mentally afflicted are you during the day? And how long does it take you to catch between when you start to have a mental affliction to say in your head, oh, wait, I do that. Therefore, don't get mad. It's coming from you. The only reason you're having this experience is because you keep doing it over and over and then reacting with the very thing that you did. So stop. That all should take like once. It should be like, "Rrrt," and you go, I'm not mad. No problem. And sometimes it might take a day. Once in a while, with something that's really hard for you, it takes a day. Other times it'll take a second. But sooner, like as you go, all of your reactions start to decrease down to like very small increments. Then you have to meditate a lot. They say 1 hour a day, but it's more like 3. Seriously, I'm not joking. I'm not exaggerating. It's about 3. That's why people end up going on retreat, which takes a massive amount of good karma. All right. If you're like, how am I going to get away from my family and my job and my pet gerbil? Well, you could probably bring the gerbil. The rest, you have to get a lot of good karma. All right. Any questions? Preguntas? Fragen? Wenti? I don't know how to say question in Romanian or Russian or Ukrainian. Okay, Theodore, how do you say question in Romanian?
Întrebări.
Întrebări?
Întrebări.
Întrebări? There's a vowel in there I never said in my life.
Yes.
Întrebări?
Bări.
Băi.
Yeah.
You're
Întrebări.
like close enough.
Very close. Yeah,
Thank
good.
you. All right. Thanks, Teach. All right, everybody. I'm
Yeah.
gonna go have a snack before I teach more. I'll see everybody whenever you want to skip work again, I guess. Bye.
Thank you so much.
You're
Have a
welcome. We're doing it. We're almost done. Bodhisattva vows coming up in a couple
yeah.
days. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.